Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Honest Am here, the creator and writer of the Honestly Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennials who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I am here for another daily motivational video. Y'all, shout out to discipline. Angel number 18. Because, y'all, when I woke up this morning, I was tired. I wasn't feeling it, and at first I was like, it's okay, I don't have to do it. Then I realized my whole schedule will be pushed behind, so we're here. We're gonna let's just do it to the basics. God, what message do you have for us to become the alchemist of our lives, to help bring heaven on earth, or just to do magic in public? God, what information do you deem worthy for us to hear at this time? Please deliver these messages to me and through me as clear as possible. Angel number 45. Make sure you check out the description box below. There are always additional information, guidance, as well as information about me and honestlysis.com. Alright, so we got two cards that came on out. The first card that came out is contentment. Angel number 1111, and right away the message that popped in my mind is the essence of spirituality is contentment, and underneath that is peace. And I feel like right now God is just asking us to just find a way, even if our life is not how we want it to be. He's asking for us to, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with the shirt. I don't know if it's posted. I think it is. So I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, no matter if your life is perfect, 9 times out of 10, I feel like if you watch a lot of these videos, your life ain't really perfect. Like there is something, even if there is something that you're working on, or there's some type of contentment and peace that you're looking for. And I feel like what God is saying is that, like I was saying in the beginning, the essence of spirituality is contentment. And what God is trying to get us to understand is that it's not about us needing life to be okay. We don't need life to go our way to become the alchemist of our lives. We just need to know that even if we are going through a bad time, even if like right now shit just looks crazy, it looks like it's not going to get better. It looks like you are, it's like it don't matter which way you turn, you don't see a way out. No matter how hard you work, it don't seem like you're working fast enough. God is telling you that is an illusion of your mind, and what He wants you to do is just to focus on peace, focus on that contentment, focus on knowing that you are doing the best that you can do. Angel number 252. God, give us a tool to help us understand this concept that we're doing the best that we can do. God, give us a tool that we can use to break down this principle of contentment and peace. What are you trying to get us to understand about this message of contentment and peace, God? We ask that you please deliver these messages as clear as possible. If any of our ancestors or beings of light would like to come in, angels as well, would like to come in and give us some insight, we will appreciate that. Beings of light only. Contentment and peace. Last shuffle. And the card that came out for contentment and peace is, I barely read it, angel number 347. Why do I want the relationship I want? Interesting. Think about what you want in a relationship and why you want it. Look for those around you who are experiencing good relationship and feel appreciation for them. Make lists of the positive aspects of those good feeling relationships you have spent time with. In fact, one of the fastest ways to make your way to a wonderful relationship is to find any subject that consistently feels good, even if it has nothing to do with the relationship, and focus on that. Angel number 523, and actually angel number 520. And so what God is trying to get you to understand is that, look, my true success is measured by my alignment. Doubling down on this message. This card said, in fact, one of the fastest ways to make your way to a wonderful relationship is to find any subject that consistently feels good, even if it has nothing to do with relationships, and focus on that. the message of contentment and peace came out, along with my true success is with my alignment. What is this all trying to tell us? Angel number 5. What God is trying to get us to understand is that He understands what you want. Even in your heart. Like, when, I don't know if you've ever been there, but if you've ever been crying so hard that you don't have the words to say anything, or you can't formalize, you can't even understand, you can't even make the words in your mind, but you just feel this feeling in your heart, and you're just like, God, like, take this pain away. Thank you, God, even when you're not feeling that way, when you're craving something, when you're wanting something, angel number 540, God is like, I hear you. I pick up on that. The universe says, I hear you. I pick up on that. If you want a relationship and you're single, because this is a relationship card that came out, what God is trying to get you to understand is that you focusing on the fact that you don't have a relationship, you being jealous of people who do have a relationship, you talking shit about people who do have a relationship, talking down about other people or dogging people, marriages and relationships, all that's doing is pushing the love that you want further and further away. What God is trying to get you to understand is that your attitude, the energy that you feel in your body, if what you feel 5 days out the week or 4 days out of a 5-day week is anger and bitterness and resentment and jealousy and why is everybody forgetting about me, it don't matter how much you say I won't, what's dominating is all of those negative ass emotions that you're constantly sending out to the universe over and over and over again. What God is trying to get you to understand is that you just have to take your life for right now, for no matter what you have and what you don't have, and just say, I'm appreciative of what I have. I'm grateful that I even have this. If you just broke up with somebody, be like, I'm grateful that I even experienced love, because some people have never even experienced that. If you're working, maybe this is not for somebody that is in a relationship or even looking for love, but this is somebody who you're working on a project and you're not seeing it. You're not seeing any rewards for all of this effort that you're putting into it. You being angry about it. You being resentful. You waking up every day being like, what the fuck? Is not going to bring the success that you want. You have to somehow, some way, find a way to feel better now. God, He said it right here. He said, even if, and this isn't God, I'm sorry, but I just feel like this is the message that He's given us. He says it right here. Find any subjects that consistently feel good, even if it has nothing to do with the relationship. You just have to find ways to shift your energy, because this is an energy game. You just have to understand that concept. This is energy. Energy. Are you saying that I can never feel frustrated? Are you saying that whenever I'm sad or whenever I cry, that's me telling God that that's me telling God that I don't trust Him, or that's not letting my my wishes and dreams get close to me? No, I'm not saying that. Matter of fact, you need to feel that so that God can feel. If you keep sucking it down, how God even going to know how distressed you really feel? So you need to cry. You need to let Him know, like, this is so fucked up. This makes me feel like I'm losing my mind. You need to do that, because that's sending a request out that you want something better. You want something different. As soon as you do that, once you're able to get that feelings out, get your emotions out, whether it is emotionally, whether it's you writing it out, whether you're speaking it out to somebody, whatever it is, you have to get it out. Once you get it out, change your focus. Go watch a TV show that make you laugh. Listen to your favorite podcast. Watch your favorite movie. Go eat some fucking ice cream. Whatever. Go make a meal. Whatever is going to make you feel better. And then just keep doing that. day after day, engine number 950. Eventually, you're going to look up and you're going to be like, oh, I have the shit that I want. Oh, my life is where I want it to be. See, this is the thing. We start this journey off of your spiritual journey. You want to have all these tools. You know, you got your crystals, you're getting your energy work, you're doing your yoga, you're doing your EFT tapping. We have, you're journaling. You do all of this shit. And then you feel like, oh, I'm whole, I'm complete, I'm good. And then you go out in the world and then stuff started happening and you start spiraling out. Now, instead of you being like, oh, let me go back to my tools, let me act like I was when I was in the beginning, you just spiral and you question God and you be like, oh, God, you're not for me, you're not looking out for me. But God is saying, no, this is where mastery come in. You need to start using your tools. Use those things to bring you back to center, to bring you back focus. What I've been realizing this week is, as frustrated as I have been on my job and as frustrated as I've kind of been with this, this position of my life, what I've realized is that I move differently. I work differently. Yeah, I may cry. I may have a tantrum. I may not do shit for 3 or 4 hours, but then I will get up and I would do, at 8 o'clock last night, I would get up and I would do something. I would do something productive to move myself one step forward. Yesterday I had it wasn't even a bad day. I just didn't feel like doing shit. I just was not in a good mood yesterday. But still, at 8 o'clock at night, something told me, I'm like, damn, I haven't did anything to work on my book. Nothing. And I said, you know what? If I'm just going to sort through my note cards, then that'll just be enough. I'll just sort through my note cards. And you know what ended up happening? I ended up writing the first page, almost the first act of my book, my outline. That's what God is trying to get you to understand. You just have to turn your attention elsewhere. It's human to feel these emotions. It's human. It's natural. It's normal. But what you need to do is feel them and then turn your attention elsewhere so that you can bring in what you want. Angel number 1222. I'm going to read this card. My true success is measured by my alignment. Alignment with Source, being inside your vortex of creation, becoming one with the true expanded version of you, is the ultimate selfishness. And yes, in the state of alignment, all good things must come to you. Every rocket of desire that you have launched will be fulfilled. Every rocket of desire that you launch will be fulfilled. True success is not the attainment of things, the achievement of tasks, or the achievement of abundance. True success is coming into alignment with you. Yes, selfishly aligning with your desires, your clarity, your confidence, your knowledge, your love with yourself. Angel number 1320. That's why God is trying to get you to understand. Wow. That's why the blessing's not here yet. The blessing isn't here because God is like, you're looking. The reason why you've been working so hard is because you're looking for the carrot, where God is trying to get you to have self-mastery, where God is trying to get you to have this level of understanding about your own personal power, where God is actually, you're looking for the physical manifestation, where God is trying to work on your relationship with Him. He's selfish. He like, get to know me. Angel number 1404. I don't know about you, but recently our source is one of love, not condemnation. That's why God is like, I'm fun. I don't know if y'all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. But I talk about God like He is a regular ass person. Like, He is my homie. I love the fuck out of God. Like, Saturday, random story time. I was working, I've been working on my book, and I kind of just feel like, I just want to do something different. Like, I'm tired of being a lone wolf. I really miss podcasting. And at first I was about to start doing a podcast. Like, I started talking to this girl that I met on Twitter. We were about to start working together. I was really excited about it. And like I just kept getting like this nagging feeling like God is like, girl, what are you doing? Like you're doing the same shit over and over and over again. Every time I get you to this place where you have a good groove and you're learning your power, you're getting in your flow, you go start some new shit. Finish the shit I told you to finish, right? And so I just had to like reach out to the girl and just be like, look, I'm sorry, I can't do this right now. I have to revisit this because God is like on my head about finishing the shit that he asked me to finish. And so I sent a message to her. She was 100% supportive. She understood where I was coming from. Angel number 1527. And then as I'm washing my dishes, Big Sean, Stick to the Plan, comes in my head. And like, so I started listening to it. And I just started laughing because like literally the lyrics is, bitch, stop playing. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. And it's like God telling me like, girl, we have a fucking plan. Stick to the fucking plan. Angel number 1550. And so it's like, when you start getting this personal relationship with God, like okay. God created us in our image, right? In his image, right? So which means he's us, right? So when you start to get to know him, he's a different version of yourself. I low-key honestly feel like when they always talk about the higher self, that the higher self is really your God self. Like, it's God. Like, I feel like God is the higher self. And like, you're really just always just talking to yourself. Anyways, that was too deep. That's next level. Look, see, I be going too far sometimes. But I just really feel like at the end of the day, whether it's a relationship that you want, whether it's a job that you want, whether it's a trip that you want to go on, an artist that you want to see in concert, God is saying, like, just ask yourself, like, why do I want it? Why is this so important to me? And once you put that rocket of why it's so important to you or why you want to experience that, that's all God needs. And then when you feel resentment of why it's not here or why you're not doing it, ask yourself, well, why do I feel this way? Am I doing everything that I can do to at least allow that to happen? If you're single, are you at least, going out? Are you going to dinner? Are you looking nice when you go to the grocery store? Like, are you open to love? Are you open to success? Are you open for the things that you're looking for? I just feel like God he's like, I understand all these things you want. And I want you to have all these things. But your attitude about them not being here is not going to let them come any quicker. So I need you to try to find a way to feel better now. I need you to, instead of focusing on the things that I can give you, angel number 1750, I want you to work on this relationship that you can build with me. Okay? Last thing I would say is like, think about when you are, I don't know about y'all, but I've recently been dating. I'm actually like for real dating, which means seeing most, going on a date. See, and I have to realize that like that's dating, like, because at first I was feeling guilty because I was like going on dates with people and it would just, we would have one date, it didn't work out, and I'll just be like, all right, like that next, like let me go to something else. But that is the process. Like, in order to know what you want, you got to know what you don't want, and you do have to date. Like, there's nothing wrong with like trying something out and being like, oh, it's not for me, and moving on to the next thing. It's all about having peace within yourself. Okay, angel number 1842. And what I was saying with that is, if you are dating somebody, if they just want something from you, if you just go into a relationship being like, what can you give me? What can you give me? Like, you're going to feel a type of way. And not saying that God feels a type of way, because God is God. Like, he's not human like us, but I just feel like we should, though God is not human like us and he can see past our bullshit, like, we should still have compassion and treat him as though he's human and treat him like he's us, and like show him the respect of building a relationship with him and not just wanting shit from him. Angel number 1920. All right, God, clarify this message of contentment and peace. Why do I want the relationship I want? My true success is measured by my alignment. God, clarify this message. Allow no room for doubt and confusion. What are you trying to get us to understanding about feeling better now? Why is it so important that we feel better now? Why is it so important for us to focus on our alignment, God. Make it as plain as possible. One card. Don't dim your light to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? That is what we're going to focus on. For some reason, just really, really quickly. God, contentment, peace. Why do I want a relationship? I want my true measure of success. Why are you asking me to come to these cards? Why am I here? Why are we here getting some more tools? Oh. I will tell my story as I want it to be. If you let your dominant intention be to revise and improve the content of your story you tell every day of your life, it is our absolute promise that your life will become that ever improving story. For the powerful law of attraction, the essence of that which is like upon itself is drawn. It must be. And so that's why God, and then it says, the better my story gets, the better my life gets. And so what God is trying to get you to understand is that he needs you to start not only feeling better, but speaking differently over your life. That's why I was telling you guys about that journaling and like about you getting your emotions out and starting to actually speak about the things that are going on or why you're so frustrated. Because as you start to constantly become an active participant, and when you're feeling your emotions and being like, oh well, God, I'm so angry, I'm so frustrated that I'm at this job, I'm frustrated that I'm at this job. I don't want to be anywhere where I'm not valued. I can't operate in a place where I'm no longer appreciated. That's letting God know exactly, oh, okay, so the next thing, as God, your universe, your spirit guides, they're like, okay, so the next thing that we need to give to her, she needs to feel appreciated. She needs to feel valued. She needs to feel a part of the team. You're in a relationship and you're like, oh my God, this nigga is not talking to me. He won't open up to me. He won't connect to me. God, I just want a man that I can talk to, that I can connect with, that I can speak to my feelings freely, where I don't have to dim myself or shrink myself in order for us to be in a relationship. God is being like, okay, let me work on that. But the problem is, angel number 222, if you keep focusing on it, God is already fixing it, and it's like it's kind of like Groundhog Day. You keep making him restart the process over and over and over because you're constantly like, well, it ain't done. And God was like, well, I'm trying to get it to come to you. So it's like, think about it, look at what you want, and just move your attention elsewhere. Speak, and then start speaking life to the part of you that you do want. It's all about you staying peaceful, content, and in alignment with God. Okay? All right. Thank you, God, for clarifying that for us. I'll leave these out as well. All right. So is this still our card? No, it's not. Okay. But also, don't and that's also why God is saying, like, if there's not peace in a relationship, if there's not peace in a job, God is saying, don't dim who you are. Don't deny what you want, because what he's doing is really getting you the things that you need. All right, God, this is going to be our shuffle. Contentment, peace. Why do I want the relationship I want? I will tell my story as I want it to. Okay. And the card that came out is birthing a new age, bringing creations to life, dreaming a new world into being. Angel number 2346. I think we've read this card before. It's an activation card. So at the end, when you get a moment, take a time and look at this card. Often our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels far bigger than what we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creation seems to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous and do it anyway. We are birthing a new age. Right now we're in a transition period between ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new to rise. Like driving in the fog and trusting the road will appear ahead, we need to release old identities and ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. You are a part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time, dreaming a new world into being. Magdalene sisters, daughters of Isis, essence, priestess, witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers from the times of past. It is time to give permission and space for what is beckoning to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. And so that's why God is saying, like, we're all in this transition period. And before, I want to say last week, we were really getting that message that divine timing is at play in our life right now. And so why God is saying, like, I know that it looks like nothing is happening. It probably looks like you're working and nothing is being done. But he's like, it's just a transition period. Know that I am getting every single thing that I promised you, every vision that I have put on your mind, I'm bringing it about. But your job is to focus on feeling better now, shifting your attention, and telling yourself new stories. So if that is your hope, is to shift and to help us birth a new age, to help us bring heaven on earth, to have this Aquarian age popping, put your hand on your heart, look at this card, and touch and agree with me as I say this. Angel number 2620. I am open to surrendering to the creations that are waiting to be birthed through me. May I be a service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me. Please lead me. Please show me the way. I am open to surrendering to the creations that are waiting to be birthed through me. May I be a service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me. Please lead me. Please show me the way. I am open to surrendering to the creations that are waiting to be birthed through me. May I be a service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me. Please lead me. Please show me the way. Pillar or light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So I will leave you at that. Your vibration is rising, beautiful lady or beautiful man, a beautiful soul. That's who you are. Your beautiful soul. Your vibration is rising. You are in a transition period. And God is just saying to just focus all your attention on feeling better now, bringing peace and contentment in your life, and telling yourself a different story. All right, y'all. If you made it to the end of this message, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe so you will never miss out. Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you, and never, ever let someone tell you what you cannot do. Angel number 2727. Namaste. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.